And we are live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
¿Cómo
What's going
estamos?
on?
Welcome to Bodify Insider with a delay. Sorry, traffic was horrible.
Mexico City traffic, bro. Big city issues.
Gacho.
I bet.
A lot of traffic. Okay,
I
so
bet. Look at that
welcome.
stats. Damn.
Yeah. I thought you were going to
The
wait for me with the
stash is
stash.
crazy.
I couldn't take it anymore, man. It's just too much maintenance. It was and
It is.
Gabby was hating on it, and I don't know. It was just it was a little much for
Well, I
sure.
got authorization, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Very good. I
Okay.
like it
What
though.
we got, Sarita?
Alrighty, so February, it's full of fun. So we have some major events going on this weekend, actually. So tomorrow we are having FYF with Coach Louise here at the North location. And then Saturday we are having yoga with Jen. So it's gonna be super fun. Um,
Nice.
Also, for tomorrow's FYF, it's themed all red. So all day tomorrow is themed red. Also, for Saturday, the theme is also red. So we are
So
super excited about
So
that.
for fucking Friday, everybody's gonna be wearing red or what?
Wear red, all red. Red it out. I also, before we start anything else, I want to give Coach Hoel a big happy birthday shout out
Oh
because today is
yeah.
his birthday. So happy
yeah.
birthday. Super cool, super cool. So yeah, so tomorrow's FYF is gonna be there's Pearl in the back. So tomorrow's gonna be all red, and then also on Saturday it's gonna be all red as well. And then Super Bowl Sunday's on the 8th, you guys. I just I don't get the hype. I'm sorry,
Who's
but
who's playing? I don't even know who's playing.
I don't even know. I'm gonna be
It,
so honest.
it's New England again,
Okay.
and Seattle. So
Seattle again.
no, well, Seattle. It's been a while, you know.
It's been a
Seahawks.
minute.
Yeah, but it's Seattle's kind of the good feel good story, you know. Is they've never won one, I don't think, to my
Hmm.
knowledge,
Oh wow.
and this new crew from New England, you know, it's all new players, new coach. So he's a super young quarterback. I think this is his second year, so it's a good story too. So I don't know. We'll watch it for the funny commercials. Hopefully, it's a decent game.
Con carnita.
Yeah. Oh, míralo, el coach Dan. What's up?
What's up, Dan?
Uh, hey Chewy, I miss you, bro.
Miss it too.
So yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Just hopefully, it's a good game.
Good.
Yeah, I
I
just
don't. I
don't
don't care
really
who wins.
watch it. It just doesn't grab my attention. If it's not college football, then I don't really care.
I'm
Honestly,
with
let's be for real.
Hey, I have a question.
Alrighty.
Who won
Yeah.
the TVs?
Oh yeah,
Um, it was Americo Gonzalez for the North,
yeah.
and then oh, I'm gonna screw up the name so bad. Why do you
No,
gotta ask me this?
I so want you to say it. Come on, do it, Sarah.
Oh my god, I gotta see
You,
it. I gotta read it. Hold on.
Come
Hold
on.
on,
You
you
can
guys. I'm
do it.
gonna make it.
We're
Israel.
Mexicanizing her. Yeah,
Israel
that
Cabeza de
works.
Vaca?
Israel.
Yeah. Oh, don't give it to her. I want to hear it. Come on.
I gotta see it. We screw it up.
Come on. Cabeza de vaca.
Wait, say it one more time.
Come on, Chewy. Do it with that Mexican twang.
Cabeza de Vaca.
Okay,
There you
Vas.
go.
Is it a V or a B?
B.
B and V.
Ah,
Cabeza
yeah. What's up?
de Vaca.
Yeah,
Cabeza de
yeah.
vaca. Oh, wait, we'll
You have your
practice.
earphones so while you're doing
de
this.
vaca. Because I'm like, maybe if I get closer to the speaker, I'll be able to
She's
understand.
nervous. It's all right. Yes. Yeah. He
Yeah,
won.
I
Both
can't.
winners.
I tried. But yeah, so
Well,
both of them won.
Felicidades.
So Israel was for South, and then America was for North.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So yeah, they came and picked it up. But I think they're actually in Canada right now. They traveled to go do an event in Canada, so he won't be able to pick it up until they get back next week.
Don't they have 24 hours?
Chewy. Alrighty. So then on the 12th, you guys, we're gonna have crazy sock day. So this day is super important too because if you're doing bingo, which bingo is now active, it's ready to go. People have already started filling up their cards. So make sure you get yours. But there is a slot on your bingo card for crazy sock day. So make sure you get that, you check it off, all of that. That's on the 12th. On the 14th, we have our Valentine's partner workout and also book donations that day, which is also on your bingo card. So you can also get slots for that, you guys. And then
Nice.
the 17th, we have Grip Tuesday. The 18th, we're going to do throwbacks 80s rock, all 80s rock. The 19th, we're going to have a modified schedule. There's going to be no 7:30 class for both locations just because of the parade. We want you to go out, enjoy the parade, spend some time with your families, the community, just have fun, you know. Um, and then on the 20th, we're going to have FYF with Coach Joel at the South location. So make sure you get your FYF merch. Yeah, because it's going to be fun. It's just going to be fun. I love FYF.
yeah, always a good
And
time.
then on the 25th, we have National Pink Shirt Day. I know that we have some more apparel here at both locations that maybe you can get. And then that way we can deck out for Pink Day. And then we have live after hours on the 26th at 7:30, God willing, with no delays or traffic. And then on
Tell
the
him, Sarah. Tell him.
28th, and then on the 28th, we have Coach Becca's birthday and our toast ceremony for the Little Black Dress and the Hero Challenge. So we get to celebrate our people in our challenge, which is going to be super fun and super exciting. And I'm beyond proud of everybody who's in that challenge right now. Y'all are killing it. We're at the halfway point for it right now, which is amazing. So yeah, February's packed, y'all. It's packed.
Lots of
So
fun
Question:
let's
stuff
make it
going on.
happen. Let's
What's
so
up?
Can
bingo,
people
bingo, bingo.
still get their bingo card?
Yes, we still have them at the front desk at the north and the south location.
There you go, Donna. I see your comment. I didn't get the
Donna.
bingo card. Come on, Donna. Donna. And who else? Cindy. Seattle beat Broncos. Oh, AB's a hardcore Bronco fan, so that one must have hurt Cindy. Tell AB I'm
Who's Cindy
sorry about
Garza?
it. That's so mean. Oh, yeah. We haven't seen you in a long time, Cindy. Come on. You need to make your way
Is,
back, Miss
is it
Spartan.
that Cindy, the
Yeah.
one that used to do Spartan races?
Back like a decade ago. Yes, that's her.
A decade
Congrats,
ago. That's
Cindy.
crazy.
She was part of the OG first Spartans of Bodify. She was part of that, but we haven't seen her in a while. She's been Mrs. I think cheerleader mom. She keeps on telling me. So her and AB are traveling the globe in cheerleader competitions, but hopefully she gets back soon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, you guys, we have new merch. So definitely
Cool, man.
come and check out our new merch. This is actually one of the new items. Pete's hat is a new item.
I
We have
saw
Yeah,
that.
shirts, we have hats, we got hoodies. Like
yeah.
we are decked out, you guys. So come
The
check it
cap
out.
the cap game is hardcore. I love it. And then the new Spartan hoodies, like legit, you killed it with that one, Miss Sarah. Great stuff on that one. I'm
I
digging
want to
those
see
for
it.
sure. It's
Hold on, let me see if I
it's
have a picture.
I'm gonna have to ship it to Mexico City, bro. It's that
I
cool.
know, right?
It is.
Or
It's
you're gonna have to bring it to me, bro.
okay. There you go. I'll take it
You
to you.
want gray or black, Chewy?
Black.
All right, let's see if I can do this. This is the back,
Okay.
and then the front.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I
But
think I
Yeah,
saw. I saw it
yeah,
somewhere.
and the one in the back on the year has the
has the
wolf.
wolf on
The
it.
wolf.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Nice. Good
We
job.
Yep,
actually are in the making too of some more FYF shirts, so y'all be on the lookout for those. Little hint, hint.
yep. You showed them to me today. I dig it.
I'm so excited. It's
Yeah.
it's a great year, you guys. We're off to a great start.
Absolutely. It's always
All right,
exciting.
you guys. Well, thank
All
you for
right.
having me. Come stop by the front desk, get your bingo cards. We got yoga
Get the
this
cards.
weekend and we got FIF this weekend. So make sure you get it. And then that way you can get your stamps. Winner gets $150 cash prize with a bonus of $50 studio bucks. So we're super excited for bingo.
I know there's a promotion in Butterfly Southgate, right?
Yes. Oh, thank you. Sorry. I was looking at the North calendar. God almighty. So, we actually have a promotion going on. It's called Heart and Hustle. So, tell your friends about it. They get all exclusive South location promo for 3 months. Each per month, it's going to be $109.99, which is
What?
like the biggest discount I think we've done in a while.
I think
109.
I heard a number that I didn't recognize. So you guys are killing me. I'm kidding.
109.
Her face.
I was like, wait, what? No.
No.
Let's talk
That's
about the
actually
meeting.
founders
No.
rate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
grandfather rape. So
Yeah.
tell your friends about it. Bring them to class. It's always better to work out with friends. I saw that yesterday. Also, Chewy, I took my first class at South yesterday.
I saw
Really?
that.
She did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
All right. I love that studio. It's a
Just
beautiful studio.
saying. But
I
yeah,
saw I,
so go
I saw
ahead.
the video with the band.
Yeah, I was killing it. I was getting it.
Let me see if I have it around here.
Yeah, you have it. You're
Listen,
gonna call her out. Jonathan, yes, sir. Oh yeah, she was your partner. Jonathan.
There you go.
There she is.
hold on, I'm somewhere.
There she is.
Ah! Look at me go! Look at that, you guys. I made it. I made
There
it.
you go. There you go. All right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks.
Well, check out the Heart and Hustle. Stop by the front desk or call up to the front desk. So that way you can take advantage. Bring your friends, you guys. Bring your friends. Show them how great Bodify is. You love Bodify. Share it.
There you go. Share with your friends. Yes, beautiful studio there in the south. Take advantage of it there. You people that live in the south. I love that studio. It's beautiful.
It's
For more
beautiful.
information, call 956-568-0383.
There you go.
All
All
right, you
right.
guys. I'll see y'all
You guys.
later. Bye, Chewy. Bye,
Bye,
Pete.
Yes, sir.
Sarita.
Thank you. Bye. All right.
Perfecto.
Well, that's what's going on in Bodify. Bodify North, Bodify South, tons of merch.
Nice.
Yeah, she's killing it with the merch, man. Lots of cool things out. We got a lot going on. We got hybrid athlete. We got Spartan. This is week 4 of Spartan already, bro. We're halfway through.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, we got the Houston race coming up. We
That's
got
on the 11th, right? March
yeah,
11th.
yeah. It's nuts, man, because we got Spartan and then we have the Bodify Deck of the Mile, and then we have High Rocks Houston back to back weekends.
It's always November and
March.
March that
Yeah,
it's
nuts.
like packed.
Yeah, tons of races. So it's early in the year, lots of fun races coming on. So hybrid athlete, dude, they're killing it too. Yeah, it's fun to watch, man. So lots of good things happening.
Cool,
Jenny,
cool.
she doesn't even go here. I know, Jen. I know. You better get mad at her.
Perfecto. Okay. So
All right.
it's time to
Let's
switch to podcast mode.
podcast mode.
Ready? Three, two, one, and muy buenas noches, tardes, donde sea que se encuentren. Bienvenidos al podcast Bodify Insider, un podcast donde usualmente platicamos acerca de fitness, sport race, hybrid racing, todo lo que tenga que ver con Bodify y lo que es, obviamente nos encanta compartir con ustedes que están del otro lado escuchando, que siempre estamos también dispuestos a que ustedes puedan poner sus preguntas, de que quieren hablar. Y hoy, que me acompaña como siempre, mi estimado Pedro Sáenz, bienvenido al podcast.
What's up, Mr. Chewy? How's everything going, bro?
Listo, y hoy que platicábamos acerca de qué vamos a platicar el día de hoy en el podcast, era algo que ya tenía varios tiempo en nuestra lista.
Yeah.
It was part of our pending list of topics.
Yes, it is.
I know you had a talk a few days ago.
Yeah, it was last week. Last week I was on a panel with two doctors, me, and a registered dietitian. So it was us four, and we were just answering questions. And this was one of the topics that was brought up by the moderator. And a lot of the people had questions about it. And me and the doctors kind of not got into it, but we had a difference of opinion on certain things. So it was great to talk about it with actual doctors, and what they see and what I see. And so talking about GLP-1s, which is the topic of today, it's interesting, man, because there's a lot
peptides,
to it.
Right?
Yeah, it's a peptide. I don't want to murder. I mean, I can tell you what it is. It's glucagon-like peptide 1. And I probably murdered that first word, but that's what it stands for. But everybody just knows it as GLP-1s. There's a lot of name brands that sell it. And it's a hot topic in today's world. And that's what we'll be talking about today. So tune in. Listen up, take your notes, and yeah, I had a lot of fun on the panel talking about it. So I figured me and Chewy talk about it a little.
Okay. The exciting part is that I don't know a lot about this one, so I'm gonna pretty much ask you the questions.
Sure, let's shoot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, go for it. You start. Uh-oh. You there?
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Estamos.
Got cut off.
It was a glitch. A glitch in the matrix.
Today's one of those days. Yeah.
We're back. Okay, so question number one, Mr. Science.
Yes.
Para quién? Who can actually take, or why would I need to take GLP-1?
Ooh, well, anybody can take it. It's let me tell you what a GLP-1, what are they? The three or four main things that they do is it reduces your appetite. Well, let me start with what a peptide is. Okay. Peptide is a small branched amino acid. Okay. It's a small broken down protein, amino acid. And it's just like instruction giver to your body. It just passes along instructions on what your body should do. Okay. So science and technology today, they can make these little peptides and you inject them and it tells your body what to do. So what does the GLP-1 tell your body to do? Well, it reduces your appetite. It slows down your digestion. You feel fuller sooner. And it just makes it easier to eat less without, that constant willpower battle that you have in your brain. So that's what a GLP-1 does. Who can take it or who does it benefit? I'll kind of get into who I think should be the only ones taking it, but anybody can take it. Now, obviously, I recommend you go to a qualified doctor, and it shouldn't be something that should be easy to get. Okay, you need to go in, and this is for reasons I will go into in a little bit. This is like a last resort kind of thing. It is for the people that have tried a million different things and just can't do it. These are for people with type 2 diabetes. These are for people that are having joint issues and just have been overweight for a very long time and have struggled with losing weight. So for those type of people, I think anything that can kickstart you to a healthy lifestyle, I'm all for. And if this is what it takes, then let's get started. Just go to the doctor, do it the right way, and then follow instructions. Okay. Because there's a lot that you have to do to sustain this, or else it could backfire on you. So really, that's where I would start. Definitely go talk to a doctor and make sure that you fully understand what's happening.
The From what you mentioned, it sounds like Ozempic and
Yeah,
Monjaro.
exactly. That's exactly what it is. Those are the name brands from the drug companies that do that. And I know it's a super expensive peptide. I know for certain people it is covered by health insurance. At least that's what the doctors were telling me. And they made some good points too. And it's because I was kind of more look, for me, as a coach and as a trainer and as a fitness facility owner, I'm like, if you start taking, it's like bariatric surgery. It works. It's definitely going to work, and it's here to stay. So we just have to deal with it. So what do I tell somebody that I know that's on it is I'm like, okay, you're going to be on it. You got to strength train, because when it's not the drug that's burning fat or anything like that. It is the lack of calories, because now you're full, or now you're not hungry.
You're not
So
hungry.
you're losing weight. But whenever you get on these crash diets, even if you're not on a GLP-1, just when you really, really get into a real deficit on your calorie intake, you're gonna lose a ton of weight fast. But guess what? Along with all that, with fat, you're burning a lot of muscle, or you're losing a lot of muscle. Okay, so that's the tricky part, because the problems is your appetite goes down, so it leads to muscle loss because you're not intaking enough food. Okay, you're gonna lose a lot of weight. It's a combination of fat and water and muscle. Um, then a lot of those people have to deal with no energy. Imagine you're being you're on this crash diet, and you go to work, you have your day, and then you think you're gonna have the energy to go work out. That's the problem. Is you don't think of all that stuff when you start taking it, or if you don't go to the doctor.
Creo que antes de que vayas un poquito más, like I think also it's like when people get also the is it called the bypass surgery? Like
Yeah, bariatric
mentally,
surgery.
I think it's not only about doing the shortcut, but it's also making a lifestyle change, right?
That's the
Because
problem.
that doesn't mean that not because you're not eating enough now or you don't have enough appetite, it doesn't mean you keep eating the same shit pretty much, no?
Right? Yeah.
You have
That was my conversation with the doctor. He was telling me about, some people need it and that, and I'm like, okay,
absolutely, yeah,
yes,
agree.
but I kept on telling him, but you're not fixing what needs fixing, and that is the
Yeah,
mindset. Because if you doctors tell me, sure, they're gonna lose a ton of weight, but what happens when they get off of it? Just like what was happening when bariatric surgery first came out, or it's still popular, but you're not fixing what needs fixing. And so they always bounce back, or I would say a super high percentage of people, once they get off of these medications, they're going to have the same thing happen to them if don't fix it while they're on it. And that's the trick. That's what you have to get with your doctor, and make sure you're on a strength training program. Make sure you're eating enough protein to try to save some of that muscle and build muscle. And you start learning how to live a healthier lifestyle. Because if you don't do all of those things, you're going to regress. You didn't learn a thing. And the minute you get off of these, or I've even heard where it stops working after a certain period of time, that you can keep on doing it, and then you get higher dosages and higher dosages, and then your body just stops reacting. And now you haven't learned a thing. The drugs don't work for you, and where are you? And it could just lead to a sad outcome. So that was my back and forth with the doctor was that is like, yeah, but some people absolutely need this, and they do. And I get it. Like, that part I hadn't really thought about. And I go, you're right. But there are so many people that are getting this drug way too easy without trying other things first. It's weight loss without strength training is just shrinking. It's just you're just shrinking. It's not getting healthier. And that's what people think. Like, oh, I'm losing weight, I'm getting healthier. No, you're shrinking. The healthier part comes in your nutrition, the strength training part of it, trying to keep that muscle mass and trying not to wreck your metabolism, because your metabolism will easily get wrecked because your body goes into this starvation mode. Like we all know, when you get on these crash diets, and it's just holding on to everything that it can because it thinks you're dying, and you can't live that way. Your metabolism is going to go so slow that the minute you get off of it and you start living a normal lifestyle without these drugs, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to get back on track. Not impossible, but very difficult.
Yeah, like you mentioned, no? So, yes, I understand the side of the doctor saying that there's people that needs it. Yes, definitely,
Sure.
absolutely. But I think I don't know if it's the responsibility of the doctor to actually start training the person mentally in this thing, in the way that, hey, okay, you can go through this, but let's start making changes in your diet. Or if you're eating out every day, now maybe just eat out on a Sunday or on the weekends. No, it's like at Bodify. No, when we bring on board someone new, and we don't really want them to go Monday through Saturday. Like if they haven't worked out in a while, like we want them to do small steps. No, make 3 non-negotiable workouts a week. Okay, start from there,
right,
and then start making those changes slowly. And I think it's good that this type of medication exists. Obviously, yes,
for sure.
But I think before you even start this this treatment, I think you should already start like making those changes slowly, because obviously if you go like on a 360, it's going to be hard. Because now you're working out like every single day, you're eating super healthy now, and if you can do that, kudos, perfecto. But it is hard, and I understand that this is something that people would make it easier, but I think it's a combination of both things, like doing the treatment, but also making this lifestyle change, because eventually it's going to, if you don't change, you're gonna end up where you started. No, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's that bounce back, because not only physically is it draining, but imagine mentally, where you made all this progress, and the drug helped you get there, and that's wonderful, and you're getting to your goal, and then you get off of it, and you get back, or since nothing changed, you even gain more weight. Imagine how defeating that is, and that's what that me and the doctors were discussing too. Like, that is it happens. It happens a lot, because the whole fact you're not changing your lifestyle. So it even gets harder the next time you're going to do it, and harder the next time you do it. And people just give up. So who shouldn't be taking these drugs? And to me, it's the person that wants the easy fix, the person that hasn't tried everything, the person, obviously, if you have diabetes or you have real health concerns, that's for you. But if somebody that just wants the pill, the easy, you know, I don't want to work out, I want a pill to make me a healthier person, that person has no business on this drug, because you're the one that's going to bounce back, and it's going to do more harm than it does good. If you're just chasing the aesthetics of it, and that's not what this drug is for. And those are the
Mhm.
doctors that are prescribing it to those people without making sure they're a fit. I think are doing a disservice to the industry and to those people. Like there's some doctors out there that shouldn't be giving it to some people,
Mhm.
and because now it's so easy to get. And that's what I get scared of, for certain people, because it's, you hear some people on it, and that person did not try everything yet. They're just, they want an easy fix. And if you know me, most things that come easy don't last, or they're not worth it. If it's
Sí.
hard, it's, that's usually the route that you need to go to get some quality things done.
Like, and like thinking and hearing you is just like, you still need to do all the stuff you don't want to do,
Yeah, yeah,
which
you
is
do.
start working out, like eating healthy, like changing your habits, sleeping better, drinking water. Because like if you just go through the treatment, like Rowski mentions, and I think you also mentioned that there's muscle
Yeah,
mass loss,
for sure.
no, and that's pretty much the most important thing for longevity as well,
Yeah,
and because it's our protector, no, in a way, like the muscles. If you fall, the thing that is going to absorb the impact is going to be the muscle. If you don't have enough muscle density, that's when accidents happen. You break your arm, you break your hips, you break your whatever.
for sure.
So you still have to put up the work, you know?
You do. Muscle mass is that's longevity right there. You absolutely said it. And it's quality of life, guys. It's like, what you want to be stuck in a bed, when you're 70, 80, 90 years old, or do you want to be as active as you want to be? And that's where I think the longevity and the quality of life comes in. But I come back to it. I don't want to, whoever's on this drug, I don't want to make you feel bad, because there is something to be said for progress and seeing progress and feeling progress. For somebody that has always struggled with their weight, or somebody that's just in a bad place and they've gained a lot of weight, yeah, they might need this. And the minute it starts working, it starts giving them, that boost that they need to get on track with the rest of this stuff, because you're not going to avoid it. You still
Mhm.
need to strength train, you still need to learn how to live a healthy lifestyle, but this might be your tipping point to set you in that direction. And then you start looking in the mirror, and who doesn't like to see progress? That's, I think, one of the biggest motivators when it comes to this industry is, once you see that it's working and you feel that it's working, it almost gives you more animo to, like, okay, now I can go 4 times a week, and oh, now I can go 5 times a week. And it's those people that belong on this drug, and that's the way you should be taking it. Is this is your diving board. And this is the diving board. You jump, and you set it in motion, and now learn everything that you need to learn. Take advantage of this time, because this is when you have to make all those hard decisions, and you start seeing the results. It gets exhilarating,
Mhm.
because you're so excited about it, and you see it working, and this will set you onto your new lifestyle.
And
So
and
there is something said for that.
and I know, for example, like you say, like you're not recommending it or prescribing it, but I think also, and correct me if I'm wrong, if there's someone out there like doing this treatment, and they're about or thinking about getting workouts and better nutrition, we had a podcast a couple of weeks ago, which is the Success Coach. I'm sure that when you come to a place like Bodify, like the Success Coach can literally
Yes,
coach you through it, no? Like
absolutely.
help you making hold you accountable on you making sure you eating better, you're doing your workouts, and obviously you get the in body scan, so you can actually also see the progress on not only your fat loss or weight loss, but also how you might need to eat a little bit more because you're losing a little bit of muscle mass, or you're actually keeping your mass because of the training. No, so I think this is important to be guided and or coached by people that understand what is happening with this treatment and in your body, right?
You led me in the perfect direction. I think, the success coach program that we have, that's what a doctor should be prescribing when he prescribes these drugs. And if you don't know about this program we have, is you get your in body, so you're checking um you're checking your body fat percentage, your weight, your muscle mass, all of this information. Okay. So to me, a doctor should require that, you know, and be monitoring it to make sure that you're doing it the right way and learning what you need to learn. So us at Bodify, when we put you with Coach Crystal or Andy or Marco or Joel, our success coaches, they're going to put you on the in body. They're going to check where you're at, and then we're going to monitor you for a month, and we're going to set goals for you. You know, so that's what everybody on these drugs should be doing, and we do that for you at Bodify the minute you sign up with your membership, and
Hmm.
you get on this 3 month program, and I think that's the important part, to where you have somebody to talk to that knows what they're doing, and setting you in the right direction, and you're looking at that muscle mass, especially you guys on this drug, and that you're not losing your muscle, you're adjusting your nutrition as needed. And of course, we want you to lose a bunch of weight. That's the goal. But you want to lose it in a healthy way and the right kind of weight, because it can get really, really dangerous if you're not monitoring it. So yeah, Olga, your success coach loves you too. Crystal and I were talking about you today. So good job. Good job. We're proud of you.
Nice. And yes, like I think one of the it's such a great service tool that Spotify has, the success coaches, because like I know that they're passionate about it. Like when I used to do it, that was like something exciting for me,
Mhm.
and guiding people and helping them understand and also add and stack small wins, no? Poco a poquito. Like stacking those small wins would eventually add up, and you will see progress and you will see how you're changing. Okay. So entiendo que, like, yes, this could be something that a doctor will prescribe for someone that it's like has like probably like 40 pounds over their healthy weight, or people that como para quien se hizo esto, ¿no? Pre-diabetics,
Right.
gente que está un poquito ya like stressed, and they're like because I think nobody and I don't want to get political or anything, but school doesn't teach us nutrition.
No.
Like we don't we come out from middle school, high school, university, where we will go, and was nobody knows about this unless there's a nutritionist on the family or an athlete or something like that. So it is hard to understand. For me, I've been probably more serious with my fitness for the last 10 years, and till this day, I'm still learning. Like I'm still learning because my body also like is changes. Like it doesn't get the food and the nutrients as before, and I have to eat more and I have to work out to be more consistent. So yes, understanding that and how the body works, it is science, and that's why like Bodify is also better, and the success coaches to help you know.
Yeah, it's understanding this, and I get it. Like you said, it's hard. It's hard to learn all this stuff. But you get one body, you get one life. You know, is it not important to learn some of this stuff? If I told you you could save your life, you could have a better life, you could all of these things just by gaining a little bit of knowledge. And that's honestly how the success coach came about, is because we understand the problem is there's an education problem. So we care about our members. So let's educate them and set them in. It's almost foolproof if you follow the instructions. And those 3 months are probably the most important for most people, is because that's either you're gonna fall in love with this for the rest of your life, or you're just gonna be another one that falls off and doesn't get on this lifestyle change. So, and what's funny, and when I was kind of talking about it with the doctors too, I was like, some of these drugs, like, I'm not kidding, like $1,000 a month or something like that. They'll pay that for a drug instead of going and buying expensive or more expensive food, or because McDonald's is cheap, or Subway is cheap and it's fast. But you're willing to go pay that for one of these drugs, because a lot of people can't do it because it's not, they don't qualify for insurance. So they have to pay out of pocket. And it's a very expensive peptide. So, and if it's not covered by insurance, you're paying that out of pocket. Does that even make sense, guys? So, even if it takes educating yourself, take a course on nutrition, just how important is this to you? Is this healthy lifestyle? That part blew my mind, on what they're charging for some of this stuff. And I'm like, that is crazy, but that's how much people want the magic pill. It's the magic pill that has been talked about for the beginning of time, probably. Everybody wants that magic pill to do, whatever. And in this case, this is the magic pill of the moment, and it's our job as coaches and trainers and as a fitness facility is to educate people on there's a better way, and a way that, yeah, it might be harder, but I come back to it. Hard is usually the direction you want to go for most big things in life.
And I think like this peptide called GLP-1 or Ozempic, or como le quieran llamar, it should be just a chapter in your life, not the whole story, no? Like, absolutely. It should be something, yes, that is going to help you, y que bueno, like, but if you're taking action on doing a treatment like this and doing the actual lifestyle, that is gold. You're heading the right direction. Like, como decimos, Tio Pete doesn't mind if you put the work.
If you put the work in, and if you're monitoring it, again, like, if this is your diving board to a healthier lifestyle, I'm all for that. I'm even for bariatric surgery, for people that have done that. If that's what you needed at the time, awesome, but it's the same thing. It has the same qualifications. Is you got to start doing your part, or else you're just going to get that rebound weight and you're going to end up worse than you are before you even started. So that's my only thing with that.
Y una cosa and this is something that happens with fitness studios. People look to another fitness studio because they're not getting results where they are, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they go to the next one and they don't get results. And they go to the next one and they don't get results. But what is the actual problem?
The person in the mirror.
They're doing the same shit at home. They're eating, they don't change their habits. They no comen bien, no duermen bien. Like, that's what is happening. It's not that you're like not working out or the workouts are not being effective. Like, I always tell my friends, do Zumba if you want, dance, whatever, move.
Just
like get active. Like go for a walk. Everything helps. But if you keep doing the same things with your nutrition, if you drink alcohol, if you like I'm not saying you can't drink, I drink. But like once a week, or maybe now once every 2 weeks, something like that, And yes, I still get some big parties también. But but yes, I have changed like from my lifestyle from years ago. So sometimes it's not your gym is not the problem. You just need to start doing different things in your house, in your food.
Yeah, yeah. Going to the gym is going to get you fit. What you do at home with your nutrition and your sleep is going to allow you to see it.
Mhm.
That just a simple way of talking. Like you can be super strong, you can have a ton of muscle, but if you're not taking care of your nutrition, it's going to be covered with fat. You know, so proper nutrition, proper diet, sleep that allows you to see all the hard work that you did. And why wouldn't you want to do that? You're working on half of it. Let's work on the other half and really get the benefits of this new healthy lifestyle that you have.
There's an analogy that I like to give, and it's an actual story. Uh, there's a person that got injured from his lower back, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the doctor." And I told him like, "Don't go to the doctor. Go to the physiotherapist.
Hmm.
The doctor is just gonna numb you. Is gonna give you a shot. It's gonna give you a bunch of pills, and
Hmm.
it's gonna tell you that's now the thing that you live with now. So you need this pill now. No,
Uh-huh.
but if you go to the physiotherapist, they can. It's a higher chance that they can actually help you find the root, the cause of that pain. So translation is pretty much the same thing. Like, yes, you can go and numb the problem, but it's
Numb
gonna
the
be there.
pain. Yeah,
Nah.
you're right. It's like, and not all doctors. Chewie's making you sound all like assholes that prescribe pills, but he's absolutely right. You gotta don't just go take the pill. There's no magic pill, guys. It's you don't have to love fitness. You don't have to. I people say, oh, it's easy for you because you love it and stuff like that. Well, there's some days I don't love it. There's some days that I just absolutely don't want to do it. Anything regarding fitness. I want to eat a Whataburger. I want to eat a bunch of tacos or pizza or this and that. And sometimes I do.
Mhm.
But it is the discipline, the because I know what a healthy lifestyle needs. And you gotta fall in love with that lifestyle. And if you never
Mhm.
fall in love with it, it's you're always gonna have issues with it. So again, there's no magic pill. You gotta put in the work. You gotta hopefully fall in love with it and
I
change that lifestyle, guys.
I got a positive story about
Okay.
this. I
Okay.
know a person that
Yeah.
did the treatment,
Sure.
and she gained like a lot of weight from for the last years probably.
Hmm.
Um, she's a family one of my family members, and she would always try to, yes, like kind of change her diet, but even when she was trying to eat healthier,
Hmm.
like she didn't know how to eat healthier.
Right.
No, so she would always struggle with it, and till one day like she started like doing this treatment, and right now she's more motivated. She feels great because she feels like way lighter. Her lower back started stopped hurting because of
For
the
sure.
weight. Her knees stopped hurting because of the weight she lost. Like, yes, there's a bunch of positives. But and now she does eat better. She still has a little more work to do. And this year she barely started like working out. So I don't know if she's still doing the treatment.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's still on it, but I know she just like dropped like tons of weight, which is now easier for her to maybe move around the studio while working out. So yes, there's positive, and I think in those type of cases, it is valid. No.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know a lot of success stories, but they got it. I know a lot of people that were not successful. Yeah, for a short time they did it, but they always bounce back. But definitely, I have a tons of positives, not only with this, but with bariatric surgery before this. And they did it the right way. You know, they changed their lifestyle. They used it as a positive springboard to a lifestyle change, and they made it work. And they're 10 times more healthy now. So wonderful stories. I have some friends on it right now, and that's what I keep on telling them to do is just put in the work, change the lifestyle as you're coming down. You're going to see all this positive change. Use all that positivity to complete the mission. Complete the mission is just get on track, use it, and you're going to feel wonderful when you get there.
And another tip that I can give to people that are probably on the treatment and they haven't started working out, it's also important and good for you if you surround yourself around people with the same goals as you, no? Like maybe losing
Always.
weight or just starting a healthier life or just starting to stay active. When you join a studio, a gym, and you work out and suffer next to other people, that brings community, that makes it even more exciting for you, that makes it even more fun. So I think it's also something that yes, like we're big talking about it, like you need to work out, but it's also gonna be easier for you to maybe start getting better habits. And like I love my friends from high school, from university, but some of them they still like they're the same people from the past.
Right.
Like I love them to death. They still drink a lot. They still do carne asadas and they eat like a lot and everything. And when I respect that. That's fine. But
Right.
like me, like also like when I met you and Tony, and I started like getting hanging around more with you guys, that's when it really like helped me to be a Spartan and to do all the things that we have talked in this podcast. And it's thanks to being around people with the same mission as you. Okay.
Yeah.
Because like if you're not working out and you're maybe on the treatment and you're just at home, it's very hard for you to be the only one at home, maybe trying to eat healthy, and then people are just fucking bringing tacos to your house and you're there suffering. So it's hard. But when you join a community that has the same goals as you, that is going to help you, even when you have the tacos at home.
For sure. You know, I mean, the community is, you know, I can tell you who you are by who you hang out with. And that's what you're going to be doing. You know, if you hang around a bunch of smart people asking smart questions, you're going to get smarter. You know, you hang around with a bunch of fit people, you're going to get fitter. It's just human nature. And doing any of this stuff, you know, doing it isolated. And I get it. You know, some people are embarrassed by it, don't want to really talk about it. But that's the exact opposite of what you should be doing, because you need the community behind you, because you're going to have those tough days. We've talked about it a million times. The beauty and the whole reason behind Bodify was because we saw all of that. When you would look around at Gold's Gym and any other prior big box gym that I had ever worked out at, and you would look around and nobody knew what they were doing, and everybody was just doing their own thing, and people would come, people would go, nobody would ever change except the super hardcore fitness people. Everybody else stayed exactly the same or got worse, or you never saw them again. And that's when we were like, we can do this better. And we built Bodify with that in mind, is just show up. Just show up and we got you. And then the community part took off, and now they hold each other accountable and they push each other. And now you have people that have never worked out in their lives, and now a year later, 2 years later, they're doing ultra races, 30-mile plus races. And that's the beauty of having a community behind you pushing you, because isolating yourself and not talking about your issues when it comes to this is almost setting yourself up for failure, because it's such a hard thing to do. And so if any of you guys are on this drug and need someone to talk to, let me set you up with the success coaches, because you absolutely need that. You need somebody not only showing you the way, but holding you accountable.
Yeah, that's like super important. And I think uh, like adding nutrition and monitoring, sobre todo. I think, especially if you're in the treatment where like it has this cons where you might lose some muscle, it's very important to for you to understand what is going on with your body through the process while working out. What are we actually losing? No, is it just water weight? Is it fat? Is it muscle? So many times, so many times I saw this people that they were like all frustrated because they were at the same weight as the beginning when they started like their fitness journey in a
Yeah.
month in, and then like, okay, calm down, let's look at the numbers, and they will probably lose like let's say 3 pounds, but they gain 3 pounds of muscle,
Yeah.
which is what you want. Okay, and the more muscle you gain, the more fat you're gonna be losing as well.
Right.
So understand, like, be consistent with your in-body scans. Like that is a good habit to have. I don't recommend it to do every week, obviously,
No.
but like I think a monthly scan it is healthy. I don't know what you think, if you would say longer time, but I would
Month to
say
month.
monthly.
I think, especially if you're on this path, I think at least every month you should be doing it, because you need to be monitoring what kind of weight. Not all weight is created equal. Um, so that's where you need to be tracking this at least once a month, um, to just make sure that you're not losing a ton of muscle mass, because it lowers your metabolism. Chewy just said it. The more muscle you have, the more calories you're burning just being alive. So you want to save all the muscle that you can as you're on this journey. Start losing the bad weight, which is the goal, and understand, track. If you're tracking it, that means it's important to you and we can deal with it. If you're not tracking it, you're just guessing, and when you're guessing, you could be right, you could be wrong, and more than not, you're wrong. So that's why Embody will definitely help you out.
And be honest, because then was they can't help you if you're not telling them you're sneaking some water burgers on Saturday night or something like that. Or like, what is happening? Like, you're doing all the right things, but you're not actually being honest. If you're honest, like, okay, I understand. It happens. It happened to me también. O sea, varias veces I would start like a fitness journey and like, oh, what a burger. I need one.
Yeah.
Este, and yeah, it will happen. So be honest, in every way. Like that's something that is between you and your success coach. And I think you uh, giving them a good example of how is your regular habit of how you eat, no? Because
Sure.
most of the time people would give you that best day that they probably did once,
The
no?
clean the
Like,
clean
well, I start
version.
with an oatmeal in the morning, and then I take
Mhm.
a protein, and then I eat on the afternoon some chicken, some ground beef, and some rice, some veggies, and like, so then what are you doing here? Like, you're good, no?
They forgot about the Skittles in the afternoon and
Sí,
the
ajá,
regular Coke for lunch.
sí. And obviously también like do your blood test. Blood test is always a good tool as well.
For
All these
sure.
type of things.
Yep, Pretty here. She's saying it took me a while to understand the InBody. It is. There's just a lot of information, Pretty. A lot of information on an InBody, but that's why you need to go with somebody that knows how to read it, that can explain it to you, and be curious. Be curious about all of this stuff. If you guys are not asking questions, then it's very hard for the coach to help you out. If you're not understanding something, don't think that it's a stupid question. Ask it. Ask any of the coaches at Bodify. Ask your success coach if you're in the program, and really start understanding this stuff, because it's difficult. We do this all day, every day. So now it comes easy to us, and we've read a million of these InBody result sheets. So please, if you don't understand, don't be shy. Ask, and we can go over it with you, and we'll set up a meeting and make sure that you guys are educated on what you need to be educated on.
Mhm. David Valdespinos dice, I get frustrated when I can't go to work out. I did lose some muscle mass, but did get leaner. Lost fat percentage too. Nice.
Very good. Yeah, Dave is a million miles an hour, man, and I know Dave real well. I understand sometimes people get frustrated when results aren't happening and they're working really, really hard. But the human body is very complex, and there's a lot of factors that you know overtraining, overeating, undereating, not training enough. All of these things. Are you sleeping? Are you recovering right? I know David works out a lot, and how much sleep is he getting? How many C4s are you drinking in a day, Mr. Valdespino? So when you're working out as much as you work out, not picking on you, but when you work out as much as you work out, you really need to dial in that diet. You need to make sure that you're eating enough protein to keep your muscle, and so you don't lose the muscle mass. So you look at professional athletes, they got people doing this stuff for them that are monitoring every calorie they're burning and putting into their body, because it's very hard to do, guys. And when you're working out 2 or 3 times a day, it makes eating even more important. And so that's what I could say why some of those results are the way they are. Sometimes it backfires. You think you're working out all this and you end up losing muscle and you wonder why. Well, it's probably a nutrition or a sleep thing because you're not recovering right. And there he is, 4 hours of sleep, only half of a can. Half a can of C4, but what can was it? Was it can 1 or can 2? Yeah, 4 hours of sleep is not enough. Not enough for anybody. I don't care what you say. Oh, I can function on 4 or 5 hours. No, you can't. No, you can't. Maybe a day, but you're going to pay for it. And you guys really need 7 to 9 on a regular basis, real sleep. So
así como the good habits add up, bad habits también. O sea,
sure.
poco a poquito. And como dicen, el cuerpo siempre cobra factura.
Yep. Absolutely right. So Chochi, can't wait to go get my other InBody. Yes, sir. Go get it. Let's see how you're doing. Your performance is doing well, man. So I see you working hard. But you too. You're one that likes to work out a lot, and do multiple classes. So you just got to be very careful. I'm not telling you guys not to do it. I'm just telling you, when you do stuff like that, you need to really focus on your nutrition part because it will backfire on you. And you're stealing from other days. You're stealing from the future when you make multiple classes and overtrain. If you're overtraining on a Saturday, you're stealing from Sunday and Monday. So just have that in mind. Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. I'm going to say it with 3 times. Quality over quantity. All right? Keep that in mind.
Sí. And Rowski dice, Bodify is enemy number 1 of pharma companies. Best medicine is movement and mental health and physical wellness. Keep doing hard shit.
Absolutely, Mr. Randy. Thank you very much. I 100% do hard shit every fucking day. Steel Pete says so.
Como dice mi coach Nino, ask questions, no question is a stupid question. Correcto.
Absolutely, Nino. Nino's always there to answer your guys' questions. Please look him up. He's there to help you guys. That is my word, Chuy Cortez. What, Ricardo, Mr. Ricky Rick?
Ricky Rick.
What word did he steal from you, Rick?
I don't know. Oh, yo creo la de el cuerpo siempre cobra factura.
Probably. That sounds like Rick. Spartan Rick. He's over there in the Panhandle, man. He's in northwest Texas, man.
No estaba en. What's the name? It's a weird name. Aquí en Texas. Odessa.
He was in Odessa. I don't know if he's in Midland or Odessa now, but what's up, Rick? Thanks for listening, brother. Appreciate you. All right. Well,
Perfecto.
that was good. If you guys have any questions, any topics, like always, put them in the comments. We'll come
I
back and
think
read some of this stuff.
we should do one on InBody.
Yeah, we can actually
Like,
do one on live, man, and then kind of go over it. We'll pull out one of the success coaches and run us through a session.
and we can have like different ones so we can see like different patterns and everything.
Yeah,
Pero
sure.
I think one of the great things about the success coaches is that they do this every single day. That now they just like see patterns like a beautiful mind, the numbers and everything, and they already know. Like I remember that I would be able to almost predict, like, okay, you're at this percentage for in a month. Let's get 3% down, okay, and then a month in, they will come back in, and they will be at that percentage. Is because, like, obviously if you see them putting the work and they start doing the all the things that we said: nutrition, water, sleeping, maybe some supplementation. This is something that it's a no-brainer. No, it's something. There's no secret. No hay secreto. It's just making sure you're consistent and stick with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, my battery's gonna die. Man, today's been technical difficulty no matter what. So here I am fucking around with a cable. Trying to keep it cool here on the screen. But yeah, I think Olga, more on peptides. Yeah, there's tons of peptides out there and they're getting really popular.
¿Cómo se llama el otro? El BP 157? ¿Cómo?
BPC 157. Yeah,
BPC.
BPC 157. I actually take that one, and that one is for recovery.
También,
and,
acá.
Yeah,
it does help.
I've had great results with it. It's I highly recommend it. We could talk about that one.
Mm-hmm.
And some other popular ones that are out there. And but again, be careful. Just make sure you get them from reputable places and do your homework.
Es una cosa que sí, like I think you do very well. You actually get, like, when you do like a peptide, it's through the doctor. No, you go through the doctor. You don't go to some random store that they have a skull on the product and it has like a badass name and super shredder, blah blah blah. And
be careful, guys. It's
careful.
It's unregulated. It's unregulated. Some of this shit you'll get on Amazon. Please don't do it. It is be careful and make sure you know what you're putting into your body. So definitely, if you're thinking about peptides, we'll definitely bring it up in a future podcast. I'll do maybe I'll bring on a guest, a doctor, and he or she can kind of talk about peptides and all the different types that are popular. They're gaining a lot of interest, a lot of notoriety because they work. It is the future of medicine, in my opinion. So it's definitely something you guys should be learning about. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's going to be a new normal on medicine. And I know this year, especially this year, there's going to be huge growth on health, because of AI, obviously, and like getting other super smart people to be able to use this information and understand, and then be able to be more faster to understand treatments and medicines and everything, and that is where everything is heading for the next probably 5 years. That's what I've been reading, that like lo que es AI and health, they're just gonna skyrocket. Que bueno, porque we need it.
Yeah, for sure. It's the more information is getting easier to get, especially with AI. Anything information based is readily accessible to everybody now. So
todavía you need to be careful with ChatGPT and some AIs, because like sometimes they just make up shit. Eso es algo que sí me ha tocado. So just be careful when you use AI. I use AI all the time. Pero sí, like just be careful. Obviously, I what I like to do is to maybe if I have a let's say a doctor's prescription or something like that, I just like put the AI on ChatGPT and then I put it on Gemini and then I put it on Grok and then I put it in another one and I see what correlates, que es lo que they kind of say the same because sometimes you might find some random stuff or scary stuff, no? That la madre, I'm just gonna fucking die right now. What? And ahorita también in OpenAI, which is the company for ChatGPT, they are about to start doing ads on freaking on
Yeah.
searches. Obviously on the free plans, if you're using the free plans, well, you might if you ask like, oh, what do I should buy for weight loss? They're probably gonna give you something that they say
Yeah.
that they're gonna give you the like the ad recommendation and then the other one. But let's see. Right now, it is scary
Yeah.
how
When
they fucking
yeah, you just got to be careful and stay in touch with it because once money's involved, we all know what money, it kind of ruins a great thing that we've had here. But yeah, ads are coming on. So I'm sure it's still going to be very, very helpful. But you got to take it with a grain of salt too. And once they start recommending brands, then you just got to be careful. So
see.
yeah, it's a time of change. It's an amazing world we live in, and information is king right now. So use it.
Así que if you or you know someone that is trying to lose weight, just stay strong. Like make sure you get some training that involves like weights. Okay, like everything that makes you stronger or keep your muscle. That is what you need. That as you can ask any doctor, muscle
Yep.
is gold. Okay, so yes, this type of treatments are a good jump start, but the real transformation happens when you commit to make these small changes in your diet, in your sleep, all the things that we just mentioned. Okay,
Right.
so stay healthy, start making those changes, and I guarantee you'll be much energized, happy, and everything, even mentally.
For sure. Yeah. These things, they open the door. You still got to walk through the door and do your part. So they're not the magic pill, but they do serve a purpose. So if you guys have any more questions about them, please hit me up. You can always message me. You can DM me. I'll get back to you. I'm really good about getting back to people. And if you guys are watching this later, put your questions in the comments and we will get back to you as soon as we read them. We do go back and read them, and we're good about getting back to people. And any other questions, see us at the gym. Any of the staff is always more than happy to help you out. And last thing, lean in to the community. This shit is hard. Fitness is hard. Nutrition is hard. Changing your life, changing your lifestyle is very, very hard. So that's the beauty of Bodify. Lean into that community because I guarantee you they will help you out. There's a bunch
See,
of great, great, great members there. The chats are insanely funny and great, and everybody's sharing their meals and their plates, and yeah, a couple C4s, but not a bad thing. So lean into it. Doing this stuff isolated, like we said, is very, very hard. So um, love you
perfecto.
guys. More power to you. And we'll be talking soon. Do hard shit.